this training minute, I'm going to show you how to make some wraps. We're going to make a buffalo blue wrap and a turkey wrap on wheat. Refer to your wrap and salad chart and recipe book for the recipes for the other charts, or the other wraps. So we're going to start with one whole chicken breast. It's been cooked to 165. You want to slice it into nice thin strips. It's pretty warm. Slice it all up. And then you put it in a container. And you put buffalo sauce over top to marinate it with. Since the chicken's warm, it's going to soak up some of this buffalo sauce. So we're going to let that sit while we prepare the wrap. I cut this hard piece of chicken off in there because we don't want a customer to have that. You'll notice when you get your wraps, there are two different sides of wraps. There's this big moldy side, and then there's a small freckle side. We put the big side with all the moles in and let the small freckle side out because it looks better that way. You want to use approximately 1 ounce of the blue cheese dressing.
I already went through that.
On the wrap. It's okay if the dressing has chunks. Blue cheese dressing is naturally chunky. If there's a huge chunk that's not going to roll right, then you want to try to break it up a little bit, but generally it'll be alright. And you want to spread it the whole way to the edges. It has to be moist on the edge in order for it to adhere to the other side of the wrap. And you want it to stay together once you put it in the container. We're going to put that hunk there off to the side. It's pretty big. Okay, so we have it the whole way to the edge, spread out, ready to go. The next thing we do is take our chicken that's been marinating and place it right across the wrap. If you have a lot of extra sauce in the bottom of the container, don't put that on here because it makes it too messy. We don't want the customer to have sauce all over them when they're trying to eat this. You put it right down the center. Then you take your leaf lettuce. Once the leaf lettuce has been cleaned, we wrap it in saran wrap. And if you watch, you want to wrap it really tight so that when you unwrap it, it's going to grow and go back to a normal size. That's perfect. It should be wrapped very tightly. It keeps it crisper and fresh longer. You want to use 2 to 4 leaves depending on their size to make the wrap look nice and full. Then you're going to put tomatoes on your wrap. It gets 2 to 4 slices depending on the size. These tomatoes are disintegrating here. It's winter time, so the tomatoes aren't as good as they are in the summer, so we're going to cover that one up and give them 4. You're going to take your wrap, flip the back end over, and pull it towards you. Start to wrap up. Fold both of your ends in and continue to roll your wrap. You want to roll it, not fold it, so it's a roll. You cut it in half diagonally. And there you have it. Now we're going to take it, since we made this from the grab and go, we're going to take our grab and go container, place one wrap up front with the cut side down and the other wrap beside it. We put our price tag, our Minute Mart logo labels in the middle. Then we put our UPC code. We're going to take, using the color code chart, our corresponding day marker and put our initials on the UPC code for the date that the wrap goes out of code and is to be pulled from the grab and go. And that's how you make a buffalo blue wrap for in the grab and go. Now we're going to make a turkey wrap for in the grab and go. We're gonna make it on wheat. Same as the buffalo, you wanna put the mole side in and the freckle side out. Turkey wraps in the grab-and-go automatically come with mayonnaise. So we wanna spread the mayonnaise the whole way across the wrap, just like you're buttering your toast in the morning. For those of you lucky enough to get up for breakfast. Okay. Turkeys get provolone cheese. It's 2 slices. Then you want to put your meat on. Just like the 7-inch hoagies, it's 3 slices of turkey. And your leaf lettuce. 2 to 4 wraps depending on the size. Make it look nice and full. Then your tomatoes. Again, 2 to 4 depending on their size. The reason we do 2 to 4 is in the wintertime sometimes the tomato sizes are not so great. So I have to cut that white part off there. There's a white hard spot on the tomato. We don't want a customer to have that. Okay, so now you have your lettuce and tomato. We're going to go ahead and finish the wrap. You're going to hold on to it, fold over, start rolling, flip your ends in, continue to roll until it seals itself at the other end. Cut it in half diagonally. Take our container, cut side out, and the next one kind of wedged in there right behind it. Price sticker, minute mark sticker, UPC code, and also if you're using something other than white, you need to mark that. So we have stickers for wheat and jalapeno. So we put our wheat sticker right underneath the UPC so a customer knows that that's what's in there. And that's how you do a turkey wrap for the grab-and-go. And that finishes up the wrap training minute for today. In conclusion, I just want to show everybody the salad and wrap help sheet. All of these have been updated and sent to the stores. The different flavors of wraps that we have are on here. Different stores offer different wraps in the grab-and-go, but we have a full line of wraps. We have ham, roast beef, turkey, turkey BLT, turkey ham Dijon, buffalo blue, grilled chicken. All those different wraps are available all the time, made to order. Some of you have different offerings in your grab-and-go. All grab-and-go wraps get lettuce and tomato. And if you use this chart, it will explain to you which wraps get mayonnaise, which wraps get mustard, and what all goes on those wraps. If you have any further questions, please ask your food service manager or refer to your portioning and recipe charts to see exactly what goes on what wraps as you're making them for a customer.
Got a minute, make it knit-knee. Knit-knee Minute Mart. Saving minutes and money for you. Fill your tank and grab a meal. Java Nation coffee too. Quick and fast, in a hurry. We make it easy for you. Got a minute, make it knit-knee.